Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Anne Rivière. I'm physiotherapist and PNF instructor. And today I'm honored to be joined by Kitty Hartmann, a physiotherapist and senior PNF instructor with extensive clinical and teaching experience. Hello, Kitty.
Hello, Anna. Good to see you.
Thank, thank you for being here with us today. You are the chairwoman of the Public Relations Committee within the International PNF Association. So usually you are the one conducting the interviews.
Right.
So I'm really excited to ask you a few questions today.
Thank you.
You are a physiotherapist. You have your practice in Germany, close to Frankfurt.
Yeah.
And you work with children and adults with neurological and orthopedic conditions. That's right, yes?
Right. Yes.
Yes, but your teaching, your instructor career, it's international. Do you know in how many countries have you taught PNF in?
Yes, I know. And I like to add that the people know you are a member of the Public Relation Committee as longer than my time because I'm only in since 2 years or October, the 3 years. So, and you are the most important person for our website. So thanks a lot, Anna, for this.
Thank
And
you're welcome.
yes, no, it's really great to develop this. Yeah, we're still in the development, the public relation, because especially my age is not used to use all this
But
Instagram and Facebook. And I mean, Facebook is out, but yeah. Okay, but
but
coming
you
back.
are the motor. You are the motor of the
Yeah, I
PR
know, I know. I
committee.
was really
So
pushing this. Yeah, I know, because yeah, I think, and we come back later also to this. This is the most important that we are going with the time because, like you said, I'm saying all the time, I'm a dino in the PT world. I'm finished, and now this is so tough because my participants slowly they can be my grandchild. So it's really a special situation. When I thinking back, you ask how many countries? It's around 10 countries. So, and we know because I was teaching for 11 years in Poland, and
Mhm,
you was one of the important translator
mhm,
because also there we were teaching in English. So, and you translated to Poland. And yeah, 11 years I was in Poland. Then in Germany, I teach
mhm,
till 2020. So to be serious, the last years I'm not teaching anymore in Germany because we do not have assistant. This is a
mhm,
big problem, and so many instructors are still in Germany teaching, so there was no need. So, and since 2005, I'm very happy to be able to teach in Brazil. So I get invited from Vicente, also a senior instructor, also having congresses there, was allowed to teach or to have a lecture on different congresses, was really great. Since 2009, I'm also very proud of this teaching in Korea. And 2015 was the first time in Japan. And 5 times I was also in Japan. And then the countries I have been only once: Russia, Croatia, Italy, and Hungary will be this coming year the second time. So, yeah, also good. And this year I was the second time in Mexico. So
mhm.
this was amazing. And yeah, the good thing is when you are as a senior instructor, I'm saying all the time, yes, you are allowed to be gray. And the second is we are, yeah, and this is a big honor when you teach the high level courses because to start the development of our new instructors. And this is really for me a very, very amazing and a big honor. And when we have had a level 5 for the first time in Mexico, so was the first time that from Mexico and South America participants joining. So this was really a great experience. I'm very happy
Mhm.
for this and thankful. Yeah.
So it's international, intercontinental, South America, Europe, Asia.
Yes.
Yes, because the specificity of the senior instructor, being a senior instructor, you are also supervising the assistants. Do
Yes.
you have any idea how many PTs became instructors under your supervision?
Good question. So I have had also years ago. Now I don't have ICC for longer time because we have a grading in the senior system.
Mm-hmm.
So we cannot say, oh, I would like to graduate this or this instructor. So yeah, Marcel brought in this grading system, and I think it's fair, it's good. But the first years, I have a lot of instructor ICCs qualified in Poland. Let me count, two, four, six. Yeah, then in Asia also two. One was from Hong Kong, so maybe 8 or 10, something like
Mm-hmm.
this. Yeah, yeah,
But this is to make an exam with them. But there were so many people assisting
right,
your
right.
courses. Yes, so
Yes.
I would say I was thinking about that. I would say you are 30, maybe 40. So there are a lot of people who will for sure like this interview because they were assisting you.
Yeah, yeah.
And do you remember the moment you first discovered PNF? And
Yes.
what was your initial reaction?
Yes, but I really have to say, because in the time I was in the PT education, in the PT school, when I studied this, I didn't realize it. For me, it was physical therapy, because later on I realized we have such great teachers. So for me, Bobart, PNF, manual therapy, even Voita, Klein-Vogelbach, functional kinetics. We have
Mhm,
one of the first instructors directed, educated from Klein-Vogelbach, Susanne Klein-Vogelbach. So for me, this
mhm,
was all the same. It was
mhm,
PT. So was
mhm,
nothing
mhm,
special, to be
mhm,
serious, I have to say. And what was great, that all the teachers have been in Valeo. So they
mhm,
meet Maggie. And
mhm,
but to be serious, this was never in the beginning my intention to go as an instructor. It's a personal story. I would like
mhm.
to go to California or to
Ah,
United States,
mhm,
because my grandma, she was one very close to me. She lived in our house for 11 years because her husband passed away very early, and she had a twin sister. And the
mhm.
twin sister went to United States long time
Oh,
ago, but at the time
mhm,
they go a lot of immigrants to United
mhm,
States, so to United States. And I think because we are our decisions so much subconscious, right?
mhm,
I teaching this a lot of times. Only 5% is in our frontal brain, the decisions, and the
mhm,
rest is subconscious. And I thinking later on, this was the reason why I like to go to United States and work there. And then, okay, it comes out that in 1986 I have the chance, because that time we have to wait over 10 years normally. But I was
mhm,
calling and pushing fax. At that time, we only have had fax. We don't have internet really, so we couldn't do an email. It was
mhm,
really amazing, and yeah. And then after a while,
mhm,
because I was saying I can come immediately, I have the
mhm,
chance to go there for 6 months, and then it was a kind of going on, running system. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a beautiful story. I didn't know it was a
Yes.
private. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
And what made you keep going with PNF? What did you enjoy in it?
Yeah, I enjoy because, like I said, we also have the manual therapy, the classical Kaltenborn concept in the school, and this was too rigid, I have to say, too
Okay.
strict at that time. So
Interesting. Hmm.
Klein Vogelbach, I like a lot, and I all did the courses with Susanne Klein Vogelbach later on.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So because I like this, and for me was kind of how can we analyze movement without this
Hmm.
knowledge? So I
Hmm.
didn't know, and I also did Bobart courses, of course, yeah, basic and too advanced. And later on, I start also with the Maitland concept, and then this was like PNF fields for me, was an
Hmm.
open
Hmm.
method,
Hmm.
not so
Hmm.
tight, not so strict.
Hmm.
And this was great. And I mean, now we have all over the research, but at the time in Vallejo in 1986, 1987, we didn't talk about ICF.
Hmm.
Yeah, we didn't talk
Hmm.
about really in detail motor
Hmm.
control, motor learning. So,
Hmm.
but from the progress, we treat a lot these daily life activities with our
Hmm.
patient.
Hmm.
We
Okay.
already did the pulley class.
Hmm.
So, and
Hmm.
at that time, I already did 2 years education for sports medicine. So, and
Okay.
this fits so great to me all together because PNF is covering all what we need
Hmm.
to have an as good we can healthy
Hmm.
movement body, right?
Hmm.
So, and this
Hmm.
was the reason why I keep on going. Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know you are also manual therapist. You have such an expertise, and you do also neuromobilization because I was translating also your courses.
Yes.
And how do you integrate PNF in it,
Yeah,
or is it something natural that it comes
yes. I have to
naturally?
say, I worked for 3 years in the Academy for Manual Medicine.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
over many years, 17 years, I was in charge for the PNF in Germany, the political
Hmm.
part from our big chamber. And
Okay.
I had very close contact with Heiko Dahl, I have to say. And
Hmm.
when the Academy in Münster was founded, he had a big problem to choose one of his members out of his manual therapy group
Ah,
because
okay.
he was very close with some of them.
Hmm.
And then he said, okay, which person I choose, the other ones are mad. They don't
Hmm.
like it. So, and
Okay.
then together with Professor Leifset, this was my chief in the beginning, they decide to took a person from the outside.
Mm.
And because over the years we worked already together and I was already educated in manual therapy, I also have the big honor to meet Geoffrey Maitland in the last
Mhm.
course he was teaching in Switzerland. And
Mhm.
this was 3 weeks course and he was educating or like we say AQC. He was deciding who can go on as an assistant.
Mm.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
was in this
Okay.
course, but then I was already a mom, a late mom, and I decide I cannot do both. Yeah, this is
Mhm.
too much.
Okay.
And then, yeah, Heiko asked me if I like to go and start together to grow up this center. And then he
Mhm.
said, but you have to hospitate all our courses. So over
Okay.
1 year at least, I go to Bobat, not Bobat therapy, Bobat
Mhm.
on the Rhine River and hospitate the courses together
Mhm.
with this manual group. So,
Mhm.
and then I know what they are talking, but my
Mhm.
treatment was all the time because this I
Mhm.
like the most on Maitland because they start as well on the trunk.
Mhm.
And the
Okay.
former PNF, when you listen to Maggie, when you listen to the people who worked with Maggie, trunk, and core muscles, so important, right? And this fits pretty good to me. Yeah, and then
Mhm.
patients are coming and you need to treat with manual therapy. And I'm saying
Mhm.
all the time, you only learn a concept when you are pushed to treat with this.
Mhm.
So I'm
Mhm.
all the time start then with manual therapy and then finished with activity, with active movement, with PNF. So this was
Mhm.
for me clear to treat my
Mhm.
patient, neurological, orthopedic patient, all of them. Kids already started. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. And after so many years, what still excites you about the PNF?
Yeah, what's wild? Yeah, I think that what is really amazing, and this is also personal story. 1 week ago, a patient of mine, long time ago, sent me an email, was an incomplete paraplegic, and at that
Mhm.
time I already tape it. The
Mhm.
quality is awful because I checked this week the videos, the quality is awful. But I videotaped already and he was incomplete. And I didn't expect this, that he was sending after such a long time an email, but he was saying, without you, because it was about the winter time now, he's living in Bali and he invited me, but I don't have time. And I think this is amazing to give the patient back the
Mhm.
self-confidence, even with a tragedy, even
Mhm.
maybe sitting on the wheelchair. Luckily, we could bring him back on the stick, walking now with one stick and sometimes three. So, and I think this is for me the most important that we give
Mhm.
back the responsibility to our patient.
Mhm. Mhm.
You are responsible and not
Mhm.
me, but
Mhm.
we support as much we can that the freedom comes back, that
Mhm.
they feel I'm responsible for my situation, but I can change, I can improve. This
Mhm.
is what I think. Even we cannot get rich in our profession, but I think this is
Mhm.
so much
Mhm.
effort and so much support. And yeah, I think this
There's
is
no price. There's
the greatest job on earth for me still.
yes, because there is no price for this feeling, for this moment. This is
Yes,
so beautiful. So you just not
yes,
cannot
yes.
put the price on it. And over your career, is there a story of a patient that moved you or you keep in your head? Is there something like that?
Oh my God, there are really many.
Okay.
Really too much. And yeah, this patient was out of my
Mm-hmm.
mind, but now he comes
Mm-hmm.
back in my mind, and I not
Mm-hmm.
really check all the videos, but I go in and I was thinking, wow, amazing. It was in the beginning of the 90s, so long time. I mean, I was
Mm-hmm.
already instructor and yeah, and then I think what is also the beauty that
Mm-hmm.
we still, on one hand, doing the same what
Mm-hmm.
Maggie developed in the 50s, in the end of the
Mm-hmm.
40s already. Partly
Mm-hmm.
we doing the same, but we have now
Mm-hmm.
much better explanation why we are
Mm-hmm.
doing this.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes,
I
we.
think, of course, we integrate new things, but to ignore the old good things, this is arrogant for me. So,
Mm-hmm.
and for older patients, we try to do our best.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, for this, I have a lot of patience, but this is,
Mm-hmm. The
it's,
fresh, the latest story, but the old story already.
yes. So,
And what was the funniest story during the course, for example? that made you so laugh that you had to stop the treatment because it was so funny? Do you have
Yeah.
something like that in mind?
Oh, yes. This was a very special course. I think two comes in my mind. So
Mhm,
one course was, this was really special. This was in a gerontopsychiatric, I don't know if I can
mhm,
say exactly good in English. So geronto, elderly people in the
mhm,
psychiatric
mhm,
station.
mhm.
So, and it was in Berlin in a hospital, and they don't have a place. And what was really special, that the course was in the church, in a real church.
Interesting.
It was, this was really, oh my God, I was saying, oh my God, luckily
Yeah,
I have,
exactly. Oh my God.
yes, I have a very loud voice, luckily,
Mhm,
because otherwise I wouldn't be able to teach there, right? Because
mhm.
it was really like a church with a high dome, with everything. So, and then when we start to have demo patient, this was really weird because the first demo patient come in and saw in me a niece.
Yeah, okay,
Okay,
okay.
so then, but this is now I treat the kids, so it's a little bit like to need to switch to the niece, right?
Mhm,
To the
mhm.
kids thinking and talking. This was really, I was thinking, okay, how can we treat this patient? So this was really challenging also the participants because
Mhm,
the participants also come from outside. They didn't know
mhm,
this patient. So this was
mhm.
really very special and challenging, but we made it. We made it.
Of course you did.
Yeah, and this was really great. And yeah, like I said, to be a senior, I also be honored that this year I could qualify for the very first time two colleagues as an advanced instructor. It was
Mhm,
also great, and one was in Japan, and then we also were in a nursing home.
mhm,
So we have had patient over 85. But you can't
mhm,
believe how great in these 4 days then improved. And this
mhm,
comes back to your question before. I mean, this
mhm,
is amazing. And this is the great thing I'm saying all the time about PNF. This is the concept you can treat babies and you
mhm,
can treat patient till the last breath.
mhm.
And this is,
Okay.
I don't think
Amazing.
all other methods can do this.
Mhm,
And this is a beauty on the PNF
mhm,
as well. Yeah.
mhm. I absolutely agree with you. Yeah.
Hmm.
Do you do you experience any change in yourself treating with PNF or being a teacher? Of course, it's a in fact stupid question because of course you. But could you share how how did you change as a person and as a PT while teaching and while teaching with PNF?
Yeah, I have to say, luckily, I was all the time a positive person.
Mm-hmm,
But this positive approach, what we
mm-hmm,
have, and see
mm-hmm,
the whole human being. So over
mm-hmm,
the years, I was thinking, oh my God, we miss a few things. So,
mm-hmm,
and as you know, I'm also over 20 years working together with a holistic dentist. So
mm-hmm,
the position of the teeth, how they influence our trunk and our
mm-hmm,
diagonal. This is also one of the part I'm have to say kind of specialized, yeah, because
mm-hmm,
I got a lot
mm-hmm,
of experience over the years. And I think this really changed me, see the whole human being.
mm-hmm,
I'm also researched a lot about this psychological aspect or emotional aspect or how much stress
mm-hmm,
influence us. So, and I think the whole personality. This is what I get, the feedback from my participants or from the patient, that you as a human being, you also change your whole kind of talking with them, your kind of empathy with your patient. Yeah. And it helps me personally a lot when I got in 2018 patient as well. So still stay positive and keep positive mind and keep on going, whatever happen. Yeah. And
I, I couldn't agree more with you. I
yeah,
couldn't agree more with you.
yeah,
It's what I say to my participants. It's we have a PNF philosophy where we have this positive approach, and
yes,
this is something what was for me the thing that made me keep going with PNF,
yes,
and
yes,
I use it for my life also.
yes, yeah,
And Maggie did it before. She did it just like that because she was
right,
such a person. And now
yes,
we know what happens in the brain with
yeah.
serotonin, dopamine. Now we
Mhm.
have an explanation for that.
Right.
Yeah.
This is so great. Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. It's also, I'm saying all the time, I really pushed my patient when they are saying I cannot. This is a term I'm not allowing. No, I'm really strict
Hmm.
with this. Don't
Hmm.
say this. Yeah,
Hmm.
because this is what we know from the research. The brain don't
Hmm.
know if you do something or if you think something. It's the same
Hmm.
circulation. So, and then I say, okay, you can say it's not working till now.
Hmm.
Yeah, but
Hmm.
there's all the time possibility to improve, all the time.
Hmm.
Or what I'm saying, to accept the situation. I mean, if
Hmm.
you paraplegic and you're sitting in the wheelchair and the spinal cord is completely done, okay, there is no chance of back to walking. But
Hmm.
then we need to learn to accept the situation,
Hmm.
even with the
Hmm.
handicap. Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we somehow accept or agree with the situation, we can keep going. If
Right,
not, you are still fighting and you are still
right.
fighting against you and your body, which is
Yes,
not a
right,
good thing.
right. Yes.
And in your teaching experience, what is the most maybe difficult thing for the participants or more challenging thing uh, during the beginning of the
Yeah,
PNF
yeah.
when they start to learn?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm laughing all the time when they are getting a little bit mad or thinking, oh my God, this is not working. And then I'm saying, like I said before, you need practice for this. We need for motor
Mhm.
learning 20,000, 30,000 repetition for some movement you need. And I'm saying all the time, listen. If I show you something and immediately you will be able to do the same in this way, then I'm out. Then
Mhm.
my skills are done. My
Mhm.
skills are not good anymore. So this is comes all over the world that they are a little bit frustrated when they
Mhm.
cannot perform the same like we do. And this is
Mhm.
now the reason why I'm saying, okay, now we do just monkey method. I show you repeat as much you can. Yeah,
Mhm.
just copy, activate the mirror neurons. So, but
Mhm.
this is not treatment. And when you
Mhm.
then have first time a patient demo, then they think, oh my God, is this still what
Mhm.
we learned? So yeah, this is happen all over the world, all over the world. Yeah, that they are not patient enough.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Hmm.
When you think about that, we have exactly the same situation later on with our patients. We show them something we want, they do something.
Yes.
Ah, they are frustrated because they
Yes.
cannot
Yes.
perform it
Yes.
yet. It's exactly the same.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Right.
I'm saying to my participants, I'm doing with you motor learning now
Right.
exactly like you will
Right.
do with your patients
Right.
later on.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And is there any common mistake that you see every time, everywhere on the world? I mean, more practically, that people are, I don't know, getting wrong.
Yeah. I have to say, when they only apply the pattern, because
Yeah,
pattern
okay.
is one of our 12 basic principles, procedures, right? Only
Mhm,
one. So, and when they sing, PNF is pattern, and they don't feel what they are doing. And this,
mhm,
I'm so thankful that I was able to learn, or my instructors were also only instructors they learned with Maggie. So, and one, she was really, because she was Bobert, PNF, and Klein Vogelbach instructor.
mhm,
Yeah, Vreni Jung, Verena Jung, you know her, you know
I
her.
know her, yeah.
Yes, and she teach me from the very beginning a lot that feel it what you are doing. And this is the
Mhm,
most hard part for our students, for our participants,
mhm,
to really go in the feeling what they are doing. And the
mhm,
problem is, our world is going so quick, going so in a
mhm.
rush. So,
Absolutely.
and
Mhm,
I saw over these years a totally, even in Asia, that they are not patient anymore to take her
mhm,
time to practice and to
mhm,
feel it. They like to have too quick a result. And this is not
mhm,
working. This is not
mhm,
working. We need to give time, the body, our emotions, everything. It needs time. Yes, and
mhm,
this I think it's common all over the world as well. Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah.
That's so smart. That's so
Mhm.
smart. I just wanted to ask you about the important message you would like to give to the physiotherapist. Well, what would it be? But it seems to be already the answer for the question. But
Mhm.
if you, yeah, if you could
Yeah.
say, take a home message, what would you say?
Yes, take home message is really, and I experienced this since the last years more than ever.
Mhm,
Go back and believe on your own
mhm,
feeling, on your own, like we said in German, the stomach feeling, right?
mhm,
So really, when comes something in your mind and you think, oh my God, I have to do this, or I shouldn't,
mhm,
believe it, follow this. Yeah, it's the
mhm,
same with the treatment. I'm saying all the time to the patient when I meet them the first time, maybe I'm not the right person for you.
mhm,
You have to get interaction and feel it. If this is okay, and I feel it
mhm,
immediately. If I'm the right person for this human
mhm,
being. Yeah.
mhm,
But I
mhm,
think if you really see the human being looking on the opposite partner, patient, whatever,
mhm,
colleague, I think then you are on the right track because this is, to say it global, what our
mhm.
world needs back, right? To be really in the contact with the human beings. This for
That's
me is
fabulous.
so important.
It's fabulous. It's wonderful.
Yes.
And looking ahead, what role do you see of PNF in the future in the rehabilitation or neurorehabilitation?
So what I see really, and this is so amazing, like you, Anna, you have a PhD. It's so great to see, but you need to be able to stay this because some of the colleagues they don't like this, but I like this very much. I'm saying all the time, if the let's say PNF kids, the younger
Mhm,
instructors grow over you. This is
mhm,
like you say with the kids. First, give him the roots and then the wings. And for
perfect.
me,
Mhm,
this development that we have so many bachelor, master, PhD in our group in the public relation, now we're searching how many. And I got already the information that some they don't like. They say, now we are saying, oh, they are better than the other. No, we are not
mhm,
saying this. I'm
mhm,
saying they support us with their research. And so I have to say, I'm looking in a PNF great future because we have really amazing young instructors now on the road, let's say. Um, yeah, they keep the old stuff, what is important, but they develop further on, and this is great. So I'm fine. If my time is if my time is there to leave, I think, oh my God, yeah, we are on a very good track. That's okay.
But you know, in every this young instructor or PT, which I suppose there are hundreds of them that you thought, there is a piece of you. And I
Yeah.
can remember the courses with you. Always it was always a great experience. And I was just a translator observing, but you have a great power of infect people with your energy,
Mm.
motivation, and the
Mm.
beauty of this job, not only of
Yeah.
PNF, but
Yeah.
generally of the job. So
Yes.
already thank you, thank you for that.
Thanks a lot.
Now, last more question. If you could give a piece of advice to younger Kitty, what would be?
Yeah. Be patient to yourself.
Okay, wonderful. Perfect. Well, Kitty, thank you very much for so generously sharing your experience and reflections with us. And I a huge thank you for your significant, important, and so meaningful um, contribution to the PNF, but also to the physiotherapy community. I really appreciate it, and I know I'm not the only one. You will see the likes afterwards. Yes, so I just wanted to say thank you very much.
Thank you, Anna, for sharing the time with me. And yeah, as long I will be able, I will go ahead. Thank you very much.
And
Thanks.
that's great. That's great.
Thanks.
And thank you, everyone, for joining us for this interview. And I hope you found this conversation as meaningful and as insightful as I did. Thank you very much, and bye bye.
Thanks.